What good, YouTube? This your boy Dean's Controversy Boxing back in the building, man. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Do three things: like, subscribe, and hit that bell update for notifications to the channel so that you won't miss the live streams that I like to run on here. I appreciate you guys stopping by for the fight tonight. But I talk about the day to see where's Terence Crawford going to go now with his career. Of course, he's not going to be with Top Rank anymore. You can look at Bob Arum's face when he said he wasn't going to be with Top Rank. Bob Arum looked kind of sick. You know, but at the same time, Bob Arum been saying a lot of negative stuff about Terence Crawford. You know, like he doesn't sell and he losing money with him and all kind of different shit. So when a guy go in there and put on a hell of a performance like he did and get the limelight shined on him, that was the last fight that Terence Crawford had to do with Bob Arum. And he made it clear his mind is made up. He's out of here. He's going on with his career. Maybe he'll join the PBC so we can get the Spence Crawford fight. But to be honest with you, when Crawford was asked about his next fight and did he want to fight Spence, his energy wasn't there of a fighter that really want to fight Spence. You know, his energy was not there. Not saying he don't. He could have just been over trying to get the fight, you know. But his reason for leaving Bob Arum was that Arum couldn't get him the Spence fight with him. So how would Arum get him the Spence fight afterwards? But Bud Energy was not really acting as if he wanted to fight Spence. Now, of course, the payday will be huge. The fight is building energy, so it will be huge. So I'm sure you wouldn't turn down a payday and a chance to capture 2 more titles to try to become the undisputed welterweight champion of the world as well. So the opportunity would probably make him, probably would make him go into that fight. But that'll be yet seen. I think I'll see Terence Crawford probably bouncing 154. Just find another route. And he could have just been over trying to get the fight with Spence. I'm not saying he's scared of Spence or ducking Spence, but I could see that the energy was not there to really want to push for that fight, you know, for whatever reason. Now, Sean Porter announced his retirement, of course. I think that Sean Porter would not have retired, but due to what his dad just did, that was a real devastating fight the way that it went for Sean Porter's career. You know what I mean? He's a great fighter. He's a bulldog, man. Everybody knows he's a bulldog. You cannot take nothing from him. He's not over the hill, man. He was actually beating Terence Crawford for the majority of the fight. But after his dad prematurely threw in the towel, it's like, man, you threw in the towel on my career, like my last major career move that I could have did, you know, and fucked his money up. You know, be honest with you, in politics and boxing, man, Sean Porter Spence 2 wouldn't have sold like a Terence Crawford versus Spence would, you know, at all. So the politics that be didn't want that to happen. They wanted that Spence Crawford fight, and it wouldn't be no chance for a Spence Crawford fight had Sean Porter won that belt. So Sean Porter had the odds against him anyway, even though he was up in the scorecards up until like the 7th round. You know, the 2 knockdowns would have put Crawford up, I think, by maybe 1 point or something like that. But you got to look at it, though. Sean wasn't hurt enough, you know, to be counted out of the fight. So I think that premature move that his dad made caused him to want to retire. Now, he said that he was planning on retiring anyway after he won that title or whatever. I mean, after he won or lose or draw, he was going to retire anyway. But that was just, I don't believe that, you know what I mean, at all. Sean Porter's a dog, and he know he has more fight in him and more opportunity to get at somebody. You know what I mean? To tear a motherfucker up. You know what I mean? He had the power then, lay on the ground. Look how he was beating on the ground with ferocious anger. You know, so you think about a man with that much energy to bang, bang, that means that man had his bearings, he had his sense, and he respects his father. But if you see the energy on the stage during the press conference, you can tell that Sean Porter didn't have much to say to his father at all. Sean Porter walked off the stage towards the end before his father left. Just got up and walked off. He showed Bud, probably because he know Bud was a hell of a fighter. Bud knocked him down twice, but he understands he lost that fight because his dad waved the fight off. It wasn't that Bud completely stopped him. His dad waved the fight off, which caused Sean Porter to be a loss via TKO. But regardless, a loss is a L is a L, a W is a W. Terence Crawford got the W. Sean Porter didn't get the W. But it was a hell of a dog fight. It was a really good fight until his dad stole the rest of the fight from us, you know, the fans, of stuff we really want to see. But that's all I got for you guys today, man. What do you think, man? Do you think it was a premature stop fight? Do you think Sean Porter should beat his dad's ass in the back? you know, when they get home, whatever, behind closed doors, you think he's whip his ass, or did he do him a favor? I think he fucked up. I think Bob Arum is sick in his head because Terence Crawford left him. So we want to see what these guys do with their career. Of course, we think we know where Sean going to go. But with Terence Crawford, what's next? What should we see? What you look forward to? Which fights do you guys want to see? Do you want to see Terence Crawford versus Earl Spence? Or do you want to see Terence Crawford move up to 154? You guys let me know what you think, man. Do those 3 things for me. Like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate you stopping by the channel. Thanks, man. This is your boy DCB, man. I appreciate everybody all the time, and I am out of this bad boy. Peace.